All right, guys, we are going to be reacting to the UK government said no, visit Russia. I went anyway. Hello. Thank you so much for support, guys. It's going to be another foreigner visiting Russia, just getting their own experience. Let's see what's happened. Make sure you guys subscribe. We're trying to get to 100,000 subscribers. Let's jump in and see what's going on.
Russia. The most sanctioned country in the world is also one of the most feared, extremely difficult for Western people to visit. A lot of us have no idea what it's really like there. So I decided to go solo and travel across 4 different regions of Russia to see the reality of what life is like there in 2026. Before I even had a chance to record, I was held at passport control for 3 hours in question. Every photo on my phone was checked, call logs, social media. Eventually they were satisfied I was just a tourist and let me into the country.
Well guys, good morning. I'm here in the east of Moscow. It's the first proper day, and the first thing I need to do is I need to go and exchange some money because bank cards don't work here. Western bank cards anyway. Visa and MasterCard, they've removed themselves from Russia, so you have to use cash. I need to go and find a currency exchange place, and then I'll be able to actually buy breakfast. The plan for today is to explore this super interesting country. I won't lie, I'm genuinely a little nervous. Not that many people speak English here. I don't know how I'm going to be received, and you know, I'm not maybe going to be my like completely normal self where I'm like super like clowny and smiley. They have a saying in Russia, to smile without reason is the sign of a fool or something like that.
That's a good point.
So they've got the biggest fool here in Moscow.
That's a good point.
So it's pretty straightforward, to be honest. What's not easy though is not having any 4G whatsoever. All foreign SIM cards have a 24-hour ban when you arrive. And 24 hours has expired for me, but I still don't have 4G. So I just have to do old school. I've downloaded maps, no internet, Wi-Fi only when I go into like a coffee shop and ask or something. So maybe it will immerse me more in the culture, in the whole experience here. It's very busy. I think I'm in like a student-y kind of area. But the first impressions are, the city is really, really beautiful, to be honest. Look at the metro guys here compared to like the UK. So interesting. So
I know,
clean.
man, I know.
To get a ticket wasn't easy because the machine only takes old banknotes. A friendly woman swapped one of my new banknotes for one of her old banknotes, and the machine worked with it, but that was like 20 minutes just to get a ticket for here. You can see the style of the metro station. Look at this, guys. I feel like I don't want to shout too loud, especially in a loud English accent. This is what it's like just getting off the metro, guys. It's so pretty. It's such a pretty city.
It's like getting better too.
Where I'm going.
It's like it's getting better with time.
Isn't working, the offline maps. Look at this.
Yo, it's like, bro, it's like every time that I see these videos, it's like it's getting better. Yo, I'm telling you, one day I'm gonna go to Russia.
Cool. I had some guy just come up to me after I turned the camera off before and said something in Russian. I told him I don't speak Russian, sorry. And he didn't look so happy and he walked away. So, that must be the red square through there. Honestly, it feels almost like a dream being here. It's so surreal.
Wow.
You know?
That's the
stuff you hear
Orthodox
about on the news, you see, and you get told so many things. Wow.
That's impressive.
Yep, we're here. Oh my days.
My goodness.
So there's the Kremlin, there. And there's the famous cathedral.
Wow.
Wow. Coming somewhere like here, I really get such a surreal feeling being here, you know? I remember thinking that I would feel like this when I first went to Hollywood, and I was like, oh my god, Hollywood's gonna be all stars and glamour, and there's gonna be TV show crews everywhere and whatnot, but there was just a few unfortunate homeless people passed out on the stars on the floor. But here, wow, I'm kind of lost for words. Look at how beautiful the architecture is. And we have obviously the Kremlin. I don't know what building this is, but there's a lot of restaurants along the bottom. And let's go up and see the famous church. The church over there.
Yo, that floor
Cathedral,
looks.
I should say, I believe.
Yo, that floor looks like they clean that floor every day with a toothbrush. That floor looks like they're cleaning that toothbrush every day with a toothbrush. That's how good it looks.
It was commissioned to be built by Ivan the Terrible about 500 years ago, I believe. 1500s, and I think to be fully completed with all the colours, it took about 130 years, 140 years.
And after it was built, Ivan the Terrible actually blinded the architect so he could never build anything so beautiful again.
This is where they were doing the famous 9th of May, end of World War II celebrations, where they celebrate victory over the Germans in World War II, when a lot of us celebrate that. So right outside it here, you can see it's basically made up of a load of different churches. Church. Each spire is like different church, supposedly. But ja nie говорю по-русски, извините. Yeah. But yeah, it's £20, but I'm gonna pay it to have a look.
Yo, you don't.
It's very interesting.
Yo, you don't speak Russian. You said that so smooth.
It kind of caught me off guard how tightly packed it was in there. It was small little thin alleyways through to each different room. Really didn't expect it.
It's like a museum in here as well as a church. There's like coins from Ivan the Terrible's reign. It gets such a numinous feeling in here. Like, wow.
That's unbelievable.
I never thought I'd be here. This is somewhere so few people get to see. So few Western people. Follow that tune.
Wow, that's beautiful. Real people? Yo, man. Oh, yo. It's so, you guys, you can count with fingers how many churches use real people to sing, man. You know, usually the one that I go at, I'm a Catholic. I love my church, right? I have no problem with the church. But the only one singing is the Father. And it's monotone. Having something like this is... Wow.
Back out into the lovely sun.
Wow.
I do just want to add, if it wasn't already obvious, that there's going to be nothing political in this video. It's just about exploring Russia.
Yeah.
Or in any of the videos I do
Don't
about
get,
it. I'm
yeah,
not here
good.
to score points of politics. In fact, I think it'd be very risky if I tried to. So I'm just here genuinely to explore and see the culture and see a lot of things that people don't get to see, and see the reality of it, how it actually is, because you just hear so much on the TV and stuff. But to see it in person and the people and experience it is a completely different scenario. And I don't like to judge a country from a personal point of view, tourism and whatnot, until I actually visit it. Check this mall out near the Red Square.
Wow. People singing, man. Huh? Unbelievable.
It's kind of like Titanic architecture, sort of. And you know what's interesting about here is that
1800s.
pretty much all of the brands, they've been rebranded. This food place, a lot of them are like canteen style, how you describe in the UK, like you get a tray, you pick up your stuff and you go along and you pay at the end. This city is the most populated city in all of Europe. And yet it feels so spacious. Look, there's no like junk everywhere and there's so much space. I genuinely am really impressed with the city as a place and the architecture, the cleanliness. I expected it, to be honest. I expected it. Wow, look, there's the Kremlin over there.
Big. Look at Moscow City too. Look at see how big.
Down that way.
Yo, you don't find
see if we can.
You don't find something like, okay, the closest thing I can think of is like New York City, right? The Moscow City. And you know, when it comes down to this, and I would like to experience this in the future, but it's just the pride. You see the pride of the Russians when it comes down to their own thing. New Yorkers and Americans, we don't have that, especially in New York. We can go deeper in why is that and why I think it is, right? why I think it is. But currently, it's not like this. Not even close.
See anything any clearer? You might be wondering about the process it took me to get here.
Yep.
It's not easy whatsoever. To get from the UK, it's going to take you minimum about 2 weeks from applying for the visa, and it's going to cost you about £500. You have to get officially invited by a Russian company, so you can contact one and pay them to send you an invite. Then you have to go and apply for the visa. Then you have to go and have an interview at the embassy to get an invitation here. Then you have to wait for the visa to be delivered. Where I am now is the Alexander Park, just at the side of the Kremlin here. It was made about 200 years ago when one of the Alexanders was the Tsar of Russia. There's a statue here which might be of him, and some writing. We're going to have a lesson in Cyrillic letters here. But at the bottom, that says Russia. P means R, C means S, O means O, backwards N means I, and R means A. Russia. There you go. Now you can see, when you see that you know what it means. It means Russia. So I'm in the most central metro station here, and the metro was made about 90 years ago, and it's so ornate. It carries more passengers than any other metro station. Not station, any other metro system. And yeah, if you see little bits that are rubbed off, like here, people touching it for good luck, supposedly. And I've been
waiting for the dog.
Friends about this.
Yeah, the dog.
I think that in every single way, the Moscow metro is better than the London metro. It's cleaner. It's
look at the lady walking.
Fancy.
Yo, they have some.
Faster, it's less squeaky. It's cheaper.
Yo, I have to say,
it's got AC.
like Russian women, they like to just have a little bit of pride when they walk. You see what I'm saying?
Everywhere, even though you think of how cold Moscow is going to get in the winter. I know it's been super lovely while I've been here. I'm in a t-shirt, but just in every way, it's more elite. So
that's the dog. I think he passed this dog.
Than the London metro, and I don't speak Russian, so. Yeah, this is one of the walkways through to one of the stations. I'm going to check out that square bit where there was all the people in the water and whatnot over here. Okay, wow. How nice is this? Imagine you had this you could just come to and be like, yeah, let's go down here, guys, chill for the day. Look at the ski slope and all the stuff up there. Ooh, I've just spotted Stars Coffee. It's the Russian version of Starbucks now after Starbucks left. Let's go check it out. Yeah. Stars Coffee. A lot of the stuff's rebranded, and this is one of them.
They're using the same products.
Let's see what it is. I'll get coffee and I'll get juice or something.
Ah, yeah, it looks like Starbucks.
Nice to meet you too, Tito. But yeah, guys, so this is the logo obviously of Stars Coffee, and I'm gonna get a cappuccino and probably just a drink here as well. Would you recommend?
Yo, it looks the same.
Drink,
to be honest,
like I'm gonna get a coffee, but also maybe one of like Everest.
I usually don't drink coffee or something.
Yeah, you
like
have
this.
a water.
I just drink water or smoothie or fresh juices.
Yeah, something healthy.
Yeah, something
not like me.
It's for YouTube, yeah?
Yeah.
She likes British guys. The guys come to Russia, come to Moscow.
Yeah, more British coffee.
Hey,
The menu's like that.
hey, no. Shout out to Maxime. Shout out to Maxime. Tried to hook her friend, I guess, up. Her sister, might be her sister.
So guys, I got a cappuccino. You know I don't drink that much coffee, to be honest, but I think it tastes really nice.
Do you think it's worse or better?
I think maybe better, you know.
Really?
I think less chemicals. Yeah, more natural. But it was.
Wow, interesting.
Well, I'm also not a coffee expert, so maybe
Yeah,
maybe I own.
Maybe a placebo effect.
Yeah. And this tastes good as well, but it's very sugary, so it's gonna taste good because it's sugary. And you get a nice view of this bit here. How new is this place, did you say?
It's like 1 year. I think.
1 year, yeah.
Wow.
Even less.
Oh.
Yeah.
Last summer it wasn't here like this.
Oh wow.
In
Yeah.
winter they opened all the restaurants and
Yeah, it's so nice. I was walking past it before and I was thinking, I wish we had something like this in my city, but no, we don't. And so you guys say it's getting really popular here in recent times.
It's, like
Wow.
a good place.
Oh, look at that. They're playing a little
Rich
tennis
guys.
ping
Oh, really?
pong thingy. I don't know.
So like
Yo.
the guys who play are normally quite rich.
Yeah.
Going to play tonight.
How are you?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
But if you want, you can play.
I will do it as long as you don't hate me if we lose.
Yeah, I'm laughing here like I'm. Yeah, let me calm down.
But yeah, I've played maybe like 20 games. Like 20 times I've played.
20 times.
So-
You professional player, bro.
I say that you'll think now I've played 2 times when you see me play. You're like, 20, he's a liar. How much is the cost to play paddle here?
This place, I think, in the bucks US,
100
$100
bucks
for
for
1
tennis.
hour.
For the whole court though, yeah. So each person 25.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah,
That makes sense.
that's expensive, but it's not like insane, I guess. Okay, so we're going to the Govor.
Park of Gorky.
I think here's for free. In the United States, for free. You don't need to pay.
A nice park, right?
Yeah, it's in the center of Moscow and it's popular, and now it's also, modern. They open restaurants there. They dance salsa there at the evening.
Oh, do you do salsa there? You teach
Yeah.
people? Oh, really? Oh, so I'm going to your work.
No, yeah, I teach other styles. Buy some shoes.
Some shoes for me. You
Yeah,
think
I
the pink is good
noticed.
for
I
me?
noticed a lot of that, like British girls. I mean, Russian women marrying British guys. I don't know what's.
I think, yeah, it's nice. Нескучный сад, it's translated not boring garden.
Not boring garden.
Yeah.
Nispushny sad. Did I say it right?
Yes. It's good.
Oh, spasibo. Look at this area. How nice and modern it is. And you said everything here is like in the last year or so?
Yeah, like 3 months ago, there was nothing like this. There is Moscow City, I don't know.
Yeah. Wow. Gorgeous, man.
Skyscrapers, yeah. So that is a monument of, you said, Peter the First. Can you tell me any facts about him?
He opened like European things in Russia,
Ah, okay, he
yeah.
brought like European,
Yeah.
some kind of culture stuff here.
culture stuff.
Oh
So
wow.
this church is the
Храм Христа Спасителя. Yeah.
Gran Christa Spasitelj.
Wow, your Russian is really good.
Yeah, I'm fluent in Russian now. And do they still use it as a church, like
Yes.
on a Sunday and stuff?
Yeah.
That's the most common Russian chocolate.
Yes, it's very, very popular.
Okay, cool.
Yonka.
Do you like it?
I'm not a big fan of chocolate and I don't think it's so tasty to be honest. But it's very popular.
Yeah.
Everybody likes it.
Well, I guess I'll have to
Yeah,
try it.
this is,
That's it there. Can you
yeah.
get like a small one or
Yeah, we can try it.
like this? Yeah.
Yeah.
Just like a normal.
But we also have, it's not so popular like other chocolates.
Yeah. Oh, people prefer those ones more.
Small.
The small, yeah.
I will
What's it
show
called?
you.
Alinka.
Alenka.
Alenka?
This one is popular. You know this painting? It's a very famous painting. It's in Tretyakovskaya gallery of Shishkin. It's a famous painter.
Oh,
So-
I don't actually know.
Yeah. But on the original painting there are 3 bears, so
Mm-hmm.
they couldn't use the original painting, so they.
Yo, how in the hell she don't stop that much? How in the hell he does know so much? This makes no way you're gonna have somebody in the States. You know what the chocolate, the Hershey, the Hershey were made in this, that, and you see these letters are. You know why the font was chosen because of blah blah blah. I don't think that is so interesting that she's just going down the rabbit hole just to explain the illustration of the chocolate.
Put it
Oh, they
before.
put an extra bear on just for
Yeah.
like the marketing.
And this is popular also.
But it's
Bielka.
different brand to this, right?
No, it's the same.
Oh, it's the same?
Yeah, it is all
Oh.
shop is.
Maybe I just get a small one. I feel like
Yeah.
Actually, try fish, and if you've watched any of the old videos, basically in every video, I choose not to eat fish. So we're trying to eat crab, Russian thing because you said it's quite nice. So
Yeah. Wow. Look like you like it, no?
I swallowed it. It wasn't that bad. I wouldn't choose it, but it wasn't that bad. It was okay. Yeah, look, beef and fish. This is new me. Russia. I'm becoming a new man. This is like the strength of Russia. Like, what's this area called, Tina?
Nikitskaya street.
Nikitskaya. Nikitskaya
Like
street.
Nikita.
Yeah, Nikita. Well, it's a very nice street and it's like very trendy. Like everyone's very fancy here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I like
it's
gym
true.
shorts and-
Yeah, without makeup.
Yo, you look like a regular Western guy. That's what it is. But that's what I'm saying. A lot of these Russian people in Moscow, they dress very nice, which is very unusual in European culture.
Oh well,
Yeah,
we're
stores.
oh well, we're having fun anyway. So yeah.
He's
But yeah,
self-conscious.
this area, if anyone watching comes to Moscow, you should definitely check out
Nikitska Street.
Nikitska
Yes, it's
Street.
a street of good restaurants.
Yeah.
And if you go down there, there is Red Square. Yeah.
Okay, so it's right. Yeah, it's right by
Yeah,
Red Square, isn't it? So this place I am here right now is called VDNKh, and basically it's a massive like park area. It goes really far down. We're gonna have a look, and it kind of shows off a lot of the achievements of the Russians, the Soviets, their economy. Something, for example, this here, that is to celebrate what the Russians achieved in space exploration in the 1960s with Sputnik and Yuri Gagarin.
Went to
going into
Venus.
space. You can see the rocket.
Bro, the Venus mission. If you guys want me to react to Venus stuff, in that mission of the USSR, when they launched most couple of their rockets, Venus, let me know in the comment section below, because I'm very fascinated by stuff like
At the very
that
top
too.
there, and it's coated in titanium because titanium's used in a lot of space things, and it's really quiet, which kind of shows the lack of tourism. I say that, but of course they still get tourism a lot from many countries still, you know, just it's changed a lot over the last 5 years.
I like it like that. I'm sorry, I like it like this. If so, less tourism is gonna get me this. I want this 100%.
Like India, for example, there's quite a few of them. Chinese, but obviously Western Europe, not so much. Another thing, if you're planning on coming here, whether you're coming here in the immediate future or even in the far future, I'd recommend to get Yandex Maps. Yandex Maps is basically more up to date. On Google Maps, you go on Apple Maps, it's not updated. It's got very old destinations on the map. It doesn't really pick up where you are. Yandex Maps is the one to go with. This is the most beautiful city I've been to.
Wow.
Every part of it is stunning. And look over this whole square here. Maybe you can't see so well, but there's again not a single piece of litter. Nowhere, it's spotless. And a guy even with his top off in the British style.
He probably American. That's gorgeous, man.
I mean, it looks like a statue of
Lenin.
Mr. Lenin, the founder of communist Russia, back in the 1910s there. I'm very sure that is. So there's some massive buildings here which they're basically dedicated to the former republics in the Soviet Union, which are now their own countries. So over there we've got Uzbekistan building. Over here we've got Kazakhstan building, because they all used to be part of Russia pre-1991 when it was still a Soviet Union, and then it split apart and they all became independent countries. There is a problem for me that all the writing is in Russian, as you'd probably expect. So we just have to enjoy the pictures, and maybe I can tell you a little bit about it because I've been to Kazakhstan. So Kazakhstan is big on horses, everything with them, eating them, drinking them, the milk, not anything else.
Eating horses? So they domesticate the horse and they eat them? Damn.
And riding them in the mountains. This is obviously the Kazakh building that we're in. Here they are. I assume Kazakh leader and the boss himself. Kazakhstan, obviously, for most of what we would know it for, is from the movie Borat, which the Kazakhs don't like in general. I went to Kazakhstan and they said, you bring a great shame on our country. I think I need to go back because there's a lot I didn't see him do there. I was only there for a short amount of time and it was super modern. It really surprised me, so I think I should go back. They have some amazing, amazing countryside in Kazakhstan as well, because it's a massive country, and the nature areas of it and the mountains and whatnot, they are special. So I'm in this massive space museum here, and up over there you can see that is the first dude to ever go into space, Mr. Yuri Gagarin.
Wow.
Next to this big Earth thing here. So I'm just walking back and I went past the Lenin statue there, and I thought I'd just comment on how the Soviet Union dissolved and what kind of happened. So in 1991, the Soviet Union, like I mentioned, it dissolved into the different republics, which are all now their own independent countries. And that essentially marked the end of communism for Soviet Union. It was a communist country, and these days it is a capitalist economy. And at the end of that, the transition point
was
is
very
where
rough.
a lot of very rich oligarchs came from, basically Russian oligarchs, because a lot of the state businesses, oil and whatnot.
Not only that, it became very rough and like a cesspool of crime, based on a lot of movies that we watch here, which it gives you a little bit of, a little bit of insight of what was going on during that transition.
Were sold off to people privately because obviously someone had to own them, and depending on who you were, some very good deals got done. I think that's the case with Roman Abramovich as well. Someone like him, how he got incredibly rich. He knew the right people at the right time and was able to buy formerly state-controlled huge businesses on a real cheap, and then become essentially a multi-billionaire. And that's how a lot of the Russian oligarchs that exist in 2026 got their wealth, at the dissolution of the Soviet Union, when the state-controlled services had to be sold off to be managed privately. Every day that's gone by here, or every hour really, I felt a lot more like at ease, realizing that, there really isn't the whole stigma there isn't a stigma so much that exists in terms of what you're told, that it's the most scariest place in the world. It really isn't. I've been to a lot more dangerous places than here, I can tell you that. One thing I've not really touched on so much is the price of everything here. Now, the price of everything, bear in mind we're in the capital, is fairly cheap by UK standards. It's like Northern Town UK prices.
Wow.
You can get a meal for like maybe $6-7 kind of thing. It depends where you go, but you can also get one for maybe like 20 as well. Again, it just depends.
All depends.
Where you go. So the price isn't super cheap, but it's not super crazy. And I think the average wage is something like $1,800 a month, $1,600, something like that.
So that went up, yeah.
It's a little less in the other cities in Russia. That palace over at the end there, that is
University, Moscow University.
University State Moscow.
Moscow University.
My time in Moscow honestly was great. I was surprised by how friendly everyone was to me, and it definitely reinforced that the people of a country are very different to the government of a country. The city itself was also stunning, and I've got 3 more amazing Russian videos to release. So
That's amazing. Shout out to this dude, man. Shout out to this dude. Again, it's just a matter of go out there and just have that experience, man. I mean, I want to visit Russia in the future. I want to do that. I want to go with my kids too. I want to really enjoy myself with my family. I really want to. I think it's gonna happen where when things calm down a little bit, I can go with my family. Hopefully, they can just learn about where my mom is from and all the good stuff, and the importance of keeping heritage and culture, all that good stuff. And hopefully, they can become better citizens. And probably in the future, watch some good Russian movies with me. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below, guys. In the meantime, I will see you next one.